Hello Capricorn, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your September Tarot forecast. As always, we're going to be looking at your love life, at your career space, and we'll get you some guidance from the universe on how to best navigate the energy of the month of September. At the end, I'll post some messages for you in love. I used to do messages from your person of interest. This is a little different. This is going to be guidance in love. Whether you have somebody specific on your mind, or you're single, you're recovering from the past situation, this will be guidance of what is important to keep in mind, to manifest, to bring in, and the action to take, whatever your current situation is. All right, so let's start with a little oracle message. I've got the Oracle of the Fairies with me. Got a few new decks in the last few weeks. So let's see what we have for Capricorn for September. September is going to be the month when we start. The eclipses usually eclipses always come in pairs. So there's going to be a pair of a lunar and solar eclipse. The lunar one is happening on September 17th. The solar one is happening on October 5th. So we are already in that preparation mode, so to speak, for the eclipses. We also have a new moon in Virgo on the 2nd of September. Could be 3rd of September for you, depending on where you are in the world. So that's also something to keep in mind. It's actually, as always, new moons allow us to set new intentions, to start fresh. But also you may be looking at your health and wellness area, your daily habits and regimen, those kind of things. Also, I would say cleanliness in general, your body, your space, your mind. Virgos are notoriously known for being very pedantic when it comes to cleaning and keeping the place clean. So embrace the energy and see how you can bring more of that vibe to whatever makes sense. Take it as resonates for you. So Capricorn, you have the new beginnings. Speaking of new moon, new cycles, new beginnings message. This fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby, or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. Yeah, I would say journaling, definitely a great practice for when new ideas come in. And of course, you can always ask your higher power, ask your guides to send you some messages, to get some ideas about a specific area that you're wondering about. Okay, I'm going to be using the Light Seer Tarot for the main read. For those of you who are new to the channel, please subscribe, and of course, yes, it's here. And also like the message, please. It helps me circulate it with those who may benefit from those. Also, there is a weekly TV show on mindfulness and wellness that I'm doing with Bold and Brave TV. There is a playlist on this channel specifically with all the videos, the episodes that have aired so far. What else? What else do you need to know? I'm doing personal readings as well. If you're interested to have more information about your situation, you can either order it on my website or you can email me using the email address below. So for your love life, Capricorn, you have Page of Cups, you have Seven of Swords, you have Queen of Cups. For your career space, you have the Star, could be dealing with Aquarius, King of Swords, and Seven of Cups. And then the advice, we have the Temperance, Four of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Temperance is the Sagittarius energy. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. So you are embracing your beautiful self this month, Capricorn, right? And it's for you to see your inner beauty and outer beauty, right? See the balance between the masculine and the feminine energy, which we all have both. regardless of what your dominant energy is, right? And it's very important to embrace both of them. You know, we tend to, I don't want to say favor, but we tend to live in one of those energies predominantly. And when that happens, and if you don't consciously go into the opposite energy as well and build that connection and build that relationship, what happens is that you start, like, there is a disbalance, right? There's definitely then well, depending on what it is, what gets suppressed, whether it's feminine or masculine, you get either it's suppressed at all, so you don't get the benefits of that energy, you're not connecting to it, so may have difficulty building relationships with the opposite energies, for example, or it goes into the disintegrated state. So disintegrated feminine, for example, could be lots of drama, being emotional, needy, things like that, or maybe over protective, or just like the, what's it called, like, you know, basically smothering with care. For disintegrated masculine energy, it could be somebody who's rude or authoritarian, somebody who says it's my way or the highway, you know, things like that. So it's very important to bring that into balance for yourself, and I feel like September is going to get you that opportunity. You will also there will be some information that will come to light that either you didn't know at all, i.e. some secrets come into light in your connection with your person, or it's just something that you kind of knew but you've been avoiding facing it head on. You know, like when you know there is a problem, for example, there's some kind of unresolved issue between the two of you, and you know what it is, but you're putting off talking about it. You're telling yourself, you know, we just need more time, right? It's gonna be fine. We don't really need to talk about it. And this is understanding that why it's important to talk about it, why it's important to express what is going on, whether it's negative or it can even be getting, for some of you, it's about goals in life and dreams, you know, and the direction that you want to take, like sharing your thoughts and ideas and wants and needs, and being very vulnerable with the other person. That's the key of the game. Saying it like it is, even if you feel like this is going to be an unpopular idea and your person is not going to agree to that, right? Explain why you're so passionate about it, explain why it's important to you, right? Have that honest conversation, ask them how they see it, what they want to do, right? Create that flow of energy, right? So that it's not just kind of like only what I want matters, or what I want doesn't matter at all, right? There is like a medium there. And we actually have Libra season starting up in September. We have one of the eclipses in Libra, the solar eclipse. So essentially Libra is about like finding a friendly solution, a win-win that will work for both of us. We don't need, like, a compromise should be a true compromise where each person is happy with the outcome, not just one of them and another one sacrifices. For your career space, I definitely see that you're getting some new opportunities to pursue your dreams. Again, it's quite important. We saw that new beginnings card anyway. This is a bigger deal in general because we have the star card here. So you're seeing opportunities that, like, some of them can seem like a dream come true, what you've been wanting and manifesting for yourself. For others, it would be something that is unconventional and is not normally where you would spend a lot of time. So it could have been not necessarily for work directly, but it could have been a new hobby, something that somebody shares with you. It could even be a travel opportunity, I'm hearing, for some. And you're like, oh, I really want to do it. I've always wanted to go to blah, blah, blah and do XYZ, right? Like, this seems like an opportunity I can't miss. Like, it's fated and it's somehow, like, you may not even know how, but it's connected to the bigger meaning of life and what you're pursuing, what your goal is, right? So stay true to self. You may also be getting a partner who's very centered and basically, you know, like one of those people that have answers for everything. It's kind of like that vibe that I'm getting here, right? The person who at least they think that they have answers for everything, right? Maybe it's not always 100% true, and they may be lacking tolerance for other opinions, but they do fact check their information, you know, and they can justify it. If you ask them why you're making this decision and you feel this way, they will always have a logical explanation why, right? So this person could be a beneficial partner in understanding how to move forward with your dream, with maybe knowing that it can be approached in many different ways and not necessarily knowing where to start. All you need is a couple of steps ahead of you, and that's enough. And this person can help you. And then for advice, yeah, I already mentioned the balance. So something along those lines, balance and healing is needed. So for some of you, maybe the disbalance of the feminine and masculine happened because of some kind of trauma. Like definitely, I can talk more about that in a personal reading, because in a collective reading, like, every situation is unique. So it's hard to speak on everything, right? But I'm just saying that it may be obvious to you why there is a disbalance, but it's still, at the end of the day, you're still being asked to look into it and to work on it consciously, right? And this will give you some kind of reward in the material world, right? Also have Saturn in retrograde, and Saturn is checking the list. He's making the list and checking it twice. Who's done the karmic work, who's done the inner work, right? And something new is coming in as a reward for the healing and the balancing. It's almost like you couldn't reach that level of balance without going through the struggle that you possibly have been through and figuring things out, like what is the truth here, right? Okay, so let's get some messages and love for Capricorn. Messages for Cappy. We got healing heart, kind of on the nose. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. And we have not enough, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, jealousy. Yeah, so to me, that's that difficult conversation that you may have been avoiding. And we talked about that, you know? So if something is not right, if it feels like a person is not giving enough, if you feel like the way they treat you gives you an idea that they don't think you are enough, whatever combination of it you see, it's important to bring that up. Be kind, you know, start off with something that's easy to talk about, right? Don't just start with like a whole list of like, these are all the occasions where you've wronged me and you've let me down, so what about that, right? That's probably not gonna go very well, right? But if you start with something small and kind of like questioning, like, what's going on, you know, I'm noticing this and that, it's not like it was before, whatever that is, right? Like, presentation matters, that's what I'm gonna say. And of course, continue healing your heart. It's a must-have for whatever that next phase in the relationship is, or if you're looking to start a new relationship. I definitely saw a new start here for you, Capricorn, but it will be productive and happy if you do this heart healing that you're being, the opportunity that you're being offered right now for that. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Again, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave your comments, let me know what kind of readings you want to see here. There's a good chance I'm gonna do a new moon messages on this channel specifically for new moon in Virgo, and I will definitely do something for the eclipses, so stay tuned, and until next time.